It's MJF. It's his theme. Going on, everybody? Friday. You know what happens on Fridays. I don't know what happens. I'm just saying stuff. Got some got some ratings to look at here. I just thought about the time that like Mikkel had that homeless guy in his house. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Dude, what is this photo I have? I got a weird ass photo of myself. Guys, do us the biggest favor and click that like button, because I want to start, but, you know, we got to click that like button. Oh, baby. You know, they call it the bloodline, but I call it the pud line, you know? I like to call it the pud line. Call it the pud line, baby. Oh, man, you're not going to make Ghost from the Coast too happy, you know? You are not going to make Ghost from the Coast happy with that comment. Dare I say you're going to enrage Ghosty there. You're going to make Ghosty pretty mad, bro. Don't make Ghost from the Coast angry, bro. He'll get pissed. And he'll eat you for dinner, bro. Right, Ghosty? You know. You know, Ghosty. I'm looking at you, brother. All right, I got everything set up. It's been a weird day. It's okay. Let your rage come out. You got to click the like button, though, man. We got to get them likes up. Too many belts. We got too many belts, too many people, too many wrestlers, too many shows, too many names. We got really just too much of everything going on, to be honest. Super confusing, I get it. Well, if you're in the chat, click the like button. We're going to go into some of this. There's a lot of things to go into, but there's a lot of stupid. Nope. Let me get to the WWE Twitter. There's got to be a better one that tweets better stuff. I feel like this is... This is fucking stupid. Now, first of all, the belt looks pretty cool. Why are we having more belts again? Are you telling me that both brands are going to get one? Or is there going to be one? Or why are there two? Does anybody know? This is really dumb. Like, do we really need more belts? Why do we have more belts, dude? Why are we getting more belts? Like, why? We're really adding more belts. Do we really need more? Triple H, do we really need more belts, brother? Seems fucking stupid. I feel like everybody thinks it's dumb. I just feel like every... You know what I feel like? I feel like a lot of the stuff in WWE, a lot of wrestling stuff now is more about the announcement. Does anybody feel like this? Like everything has become more about the big announcement than the actual product a lot of times. Like instead of being like, oh, we're really, like these matches are so good and like I'm so invested and I think this could be real. Like remember around WrestleMania when things felt like they might be kind of real and The Rock and the power struggle and who's taking over what and what's going on. Do you remember that? And things felt like you bought into everything. Well, when that's not going on, what it feels like is that there's just way too much like... It's just about the announcements. It's about like, oh, the new belts or the new show or the new thing is happening or the new wrestler is here that you were hoping for or whatever bullshit thing. Like it's always like, and wait till the announcement of the thing and the new thing and change the look of the belt. AEW's like this. WWE's like this with a lot of things. A lot of things just wait for the new belt or the new time or the new announcement or the new thing. Just so weird how that happens. That's what it feels like. It does look kind of basic, but I think they look pretty good, but basic, pretty good. Like it's pretty safe for the most part. I'm not really into the whole... I don't know why, but I'm not that into the Bloodline thing either. I think it's pretty good, and I get why they're doing it, and the people love it. So, dude, go for it, I guess, right? I just never cared that much myself, even though it was really a good thing. The whole Sami Zayn and Usos and everything. Oh my God. Is there anything more cringe than Michael Cole saying, let's run it back again? Like, that might be the most cringe thing that I've ever heard Michael Cole say. God, is that cringy. Ghost from the Coast is in the chat. Oh my God, let's run it back. It definitely feels like I'm watching a kid's show or something. Like, I don't know what's been going on with wrestling lately, but it's, I don't know. It's just too kiddie-like right now for me. You know, I don't know. And then the AEW show is just very like New Japan-y. It's too New Japan-y for me. Like, I'm just kind of like out on everything. But I can acknowledge that people like that stuff, like that's going on today. So, I mean, I get what they're doing. Why would you do something different? You know? Why would you do something else? I totally get it. I don't know.
Come on out, you rapist!
Jay Swiss, thank you for being a member, man. Jay Swiss has become a member because he's got a big member down in his pants. Thank you, Jay Swiss. I think Raw is supposed to get the women's Intercontinental title. Oh my God, bro. So now we're going to have a woman's, they get the women's world title, the women's WWE title, the women's tag team championships. That's 3. And then you're going to have the women's Intercontinental title, the women's United States title. That's fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Is there that many women in the company? I mean, dude, this seems so ridiculous to me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's too many titles. There's too many things in the WWE right now. Like, they gotta stop, bro. I mean, this is ridiculous. I just think there's way too many belts. I cannot get behind that. Too many belts. Nasty Canada says, I wonder if you were thinking, what do you think about Tiffany Stratton is fully shaved? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say yeah, but I don't know. You know, it really could go either way. But, you know, I have no idea. Could be anything. SmackDown's going to 3 hours. Yeah, but like I mean, man, if SmackDown's 3 hours and Raw is 3 hours, and on top of that we have like 700 belts. It's like, dude, it's too much. Like, it's getting to be way too much, man. What is this?
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know if this is gonna last, man. You can see how bad it is. $200 at Home Depot, man. It's shot. Holes in it, it's on.
What is going on? Food. Okay, I get what you sent me. It took me a while to figure out what you sent me. I'm like, what am I watching, dude? Why did you send me this video? This is such a strange video. DJ Scandalous, I'm split on these mid-card women's titles being named the same as the men's. Seems like it devalues the men's. Yeah, I feel like that too. I don't really like that. I would have preferred, like, you know, I mean, I know that they don't want to be all girly or whatever, like the Diamond title or something like that. But I mean, you know, they could have come up with something. The North American Women's Championship or the Women's International title, I don't know. The Mae Young dildo, like they could have had all kinds of things. You know what I'm talking about, Omar. They could have done anything. They could have had the women's they could have had the Women's United Kingdom title or something. It could have been the United Kingdom Championship or the Women's, you know what I mean, Pearl Champ. Like you could have come up with something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I can't even come up with something. But they could have had the Women's Centennial album. I mean, belt, or they could have had the Page cum dumpster. They could have had that. It'd be like a big cum shot shaped as a belt. They could have done that. That could have been nice. Why didn't they do that? Imagine how nice that would have been. But no. They couldn't do that. Women's estrogen title. Yeah, see, it could be the women's estrogen title. That's a great name, see? You got to figure it out, bro. That sounds way better. Why couldn't they have the women's estrogen title? And propped it up. That could have been fire, bro. There's just too many belts, and there's too many. There's not enough women to have all these belts. Oh, Haystacks Monet. Wow, man. Haystacks, thank you for giving 5 memberships. Holy shit, dude. That is crazy. Thank you, man. Let me open up the phone lines.
Come on out, you rapist!
Haystacks Monet, the phone lines are open, baby. If you want to call, Kicking It with Roy, got a membership. Thank you, Haystacks Monet. Much appreciated, bro. Oh, man, it's been a weird day. Weird week. Weird day, weird week.
Come on out, you rapist!
Sergio got the next one. Baxter, Sergio, Roadside Taco, Turpa all got memberships. That's pretty cool, man. Overall, I mean, SmackDown, I didn't watch it like closely, but I mean, overall, I thought it was all right.
Come on out,
but
you rapist!
Didn't love it or anything. I just kind of watched it and went, yeah, okay. Thought it was somewhat interesting, the Sami Zayn stuff a little bit. But, yeah, it just wasn't really fully into it, man. I don't know. I mean, could be I'm tired, a long week, a lot of medical stuff going on with me. My tooth hurts, a lot of problems. Fucking world's falling apart. You know, I don't know. Could be that. Maybe that's interfering with my pleasure of SmackDown. But I did not like it that much. But it was all right. I have to just kind of say that. They probably need to call up more women. Yeah, I mean, I just think they do. I don't think that. What's the? It'd be really interesting, and I could probably do this, but like we should do this, or it should be done. Like, what's the ratio of, like qualified wrestlers, or not qualified wrestlers, but how many women are there, and how many belts are there, and what's the ratio? Do you know what I mean? Like, can I even ask? Can I ask like AI how many women there are in the WWE? Like, how many women are on the WWE Raw roster? How many women are on the WWE Raw roster? Maybe we can actually find this out. As of today, the WWE Raw roster currently features around 7 to 8 women. Is that true? That there's only 8 women? How many are on the SmackDown roster? Okay. Apparently Google doesn't know what that is. Let me ask Grok on Twitter. I'm going to ask Grok. As of the latest information available, the WWE SmackDown women's roster includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 women. 17 women on SmackDown. That's according to Grok. And that's according to like pretty good information on Twitter. Nice reliable sources. Look at that. Okay, so 17 women. How many women are there on the Raw roster? Now we're asking that. The women on the Raw roster includes 20 active wrestlers, along with 2 valets. So there's 20 women on Raw roster. So that's a total of almost 40. Well, let's round it up and say 40 women. 40 women, 2 world titles. So how many titles? Two world titles, 1 tag, and now there'll be 2 world titles, 1 tag, and now there'll be a Intercontinental and a United States Championship, right? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 championships. So 5 championships for 40 women. Let's see how many men there are. 33, 20, 60. So there's 65. So there's 65 men. Well, how many championships for the men are there? Right? How many do we have? We'll have to figure that out. Let me go to the phones. Because people are calling over and over again. I'm not getting them. But I did take 919 call. What's up? 919. Hello. What's up, bro?
No, really. I thought the show was good. I mean, there was a few bad segments, but the main good segments were probably the Bloodline, Cody Rhodes, and Randy and KO. Those were the good segments. I think they kind of rushed it with Sammy and the Bloodline, but I guess 3 weeks until War Games, and that's why they rushed it.
Yeah, it's interesting that they started the night and they made Roman you can't make Roman just roll over and want to be buddies with them again, and then but by the end of the night they solidified it. Very interesting. But yeah, I actually like that I like that they just got them back together. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad they didn't prolong. Will they get back together? I just didn't care. But that maybe it would have made more of a difference to people that cared more though.
Yeah, and sometimes people get pissed off when they make us wait. I mean, it's all right. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, and then they mentioned a fifth member. I'm like, what the fuck? Are we gonna get 5 guys, or is it gonna be 4 guys? So, are we getting 4? Is it gonna be 5 people in War Games, or is it gonna be 4 people in War Games? What the fuck's going on?
Right.
Yeah. So, is The Rock gonna be there? Is Zilla Fatu gonna be there? Is that big tall Tongan gonna be in there? You know what I'm talking about? That New Japan guy. Was it Tama
Tonga?
It's Tama Tonga's brother. Or I can't remember his name.
Oh, Tonga. Yeah, I don't even. Dude, fuck it. At this point, I just call them all. Tongue fucker. Just call everybody tongue fucker. I don't know. Tongue chong.
Yeah. Anyway, he's like 6 foot something. He's like tall as fuck, and he has beef allegedly with Tama Tonga, because New Japan, they were at odds at one point with each other. So I'm like, maybe if they're doing 5-on-5, that would give them a chance to recruit Roman, to recruit his estranged brother on his side.
Yeah.
And then Zilla or Rock to be on Solo side. That's what I would think would happen.
Tonga Luka Boo Boo Day. That's what we're gonna call him. Tonga Luka Boo Boo Day.
Yeah.
When he comes over here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Yeah. And for the election, I'm glad that Trump won. They're still trying to sentence him. I don't know what they're thinking is going to happen. Even if they try to sentence him, he'll just pardon himself.
Yeah, well, I think dude, did you hear the lawyer was crazy? He was like, if you keep trying to prosecute him, we're going to come fuck you up and put you in jail, your fat ass in jail. And like, well, oh my God, bro. Trump's lawyer is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Isn't she a female?
No, it was a guy. It was some guy. I've got the video somewhere.
Oh.
He's not fucking around. He was like, we'll fucking come get you and prosecute you for something, he said, and your fat ass will be in jail. Like, I was like, oh my God, they're coming.
Well, I'm talking about where the one he's getting sentencing for.
I don't know. This is the New York lady that his lawyer mentioned. I'll find it. I gotta find it. The clip is great. The guy's wild. I mean, you would think the lawyer would say that we're looking at all options, legally and.
Oh well, the only thing that I'm confused is it's like
Oh, here it is. I got it.
They're trying to. Go ahead.
No, listen. You probably can't hear it though. I don't think you can hear it on my stream. It's
okay.
You can?
Dare you to try to
no, it's okay.
Your lawfare.
Well, I'm gonna play it right now. It kind of looks like me if I shaved and I curl and I brush my hair. But yeah, listen to this on the stream later. Everybody else, listen to this, right?
I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term. Because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights, and I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people.
Wow, bro, that was crazy. We will put your fat ass in jail. Like, if you keep trying to pursue this, I'll put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy. Against rights. I don't even know what that is. What
about the chart? What about where he was being sentencing for being already convicted for?
I don't know. But I know that all I know is this: none of this stuff seems legit and able to be held up and be done, because if any of it was really possible, they would all be talking about it. Like, there would be real people. Like, if people would be on TV talking about how he's going to jail for this reason. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, they would have lawyers on about how that's going to happen, but they're not really talking about it, if you notice, mostly. And the reason why they're not talking about it is because there's nothing there. Like, there's nothing to be done. And that woman in New York who wants to, like, lock Trump up or pursue this, she works for, like, George Soros and all those people. So they know that. They know that this lady's like being paid by outside actors or something somewhere. Because who would really want to go after him like this for whatever? You'd probably being paid by somebody or something. So it's very crazy. Yeah. I think a lot of people want Trump to do this. And I know that some people are like, oh, no, he shouldn't do that because then he looks like this crazy person. But a lot of people, I think, like voted for him, like, let's go get the revenge. These people tried to do this to him and do crazy shit to him. So last time he didn't really fight back and fire back against people, but this time he could. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, if somebody bullshitted him, he might get him this time. He might, instead of turning the cheek like he did last time, he turned away. People did stuff to him, screwed him over, and he just said, that guy's an idiot. Fuck, I fired him, and that's all he did. But this time, he could do stuff, and we'll see what happens. But that's crazy from the lawyer to call her a fat ass, and you'll go to jail.
He's got a bunch of lawyers, but I like his other lawyer, the female lawyer. She's hot. The Elena girl, she's fucking hot.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Her.
Yeah, she was outside the New York court. She was scorching stuff.
Yeah, she's hot. I'd date her, but she wouldn't be. She's not in my league. Well, I'm not in her league, obviously, but yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It is a witch hunt DJ scandal. As most people know this. It's not real. If it was real, he'd be in jail. Or he would really possibly be in jail. It's a witch hunt because they were just trying to stall him from getting elected or from whatever. But yeah, so that happened, and that's interesting. And Trump, we talked about Massachusetts. I know he lost Massachusetts, but he had the biggest. They called it the swing, I think they said, the biggest swing or support or surge. He had the second biggest surge in Massachusetts. So he gained one of the biggest surges of gain that Trump had in the whole U.S. I think number one was Florida.
Well, hey, no, listen. He won one of those states, I think. I can't remember which state it was, but it ain't been won since Reagan. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh.
But that is one of the states. It's a swing state, and it's never been won since Reagan. That's right. How bad it was.
It was probably it was probably like Michigan or Minnesota or something. It was Michigan. Probably Michigan. I'm just guessing. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like it's Michigan.
Because that's how bad it was when Reagan won for election or re-election. He won one of those big states, big important states, and Donald Trump did the same thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody, and everybody's wondering what's going on and what's happening. It's like, well, you haven't been paying attention the last 4 years, I guess, I mean, people are sick. People are pissed. They're mad.
Yeah, they're tired of the bullshit, man. They're tired of the crap that the left is. Well, really, the left and the right, like Lindsey Graham, Mitt Romney, fucking who else?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget that, like Trump.
My name is Lindsey Graham. My name is Lindsey Graham. That's my name, Lindsey Graham. That motherfucker. You know about the fucking inbred redneck. He does look like some kind of inbred goblin, just like Nancy Pelosi. But I think that a lot of people forget that Trump came in and he just took out the Republicans. He took out the Jeb Bushes and all those goofy old school warmonger people. And it's not just the left, it's the right. Lindsey Graham's a warmonger.
Yeah, exactly. They all want the war. They're all deep state people. It's not just the left, it's the right too. It's everybody. That's why people like Trump, because he's an outsider. And
if Trump wants his Department of State or whatever you call it, he should not seek Mike Pompeo.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of him. I don't know what I hope to God he figures out that guy's retarded.
No, he's bad. He's not good.
No.
He needs to find somebody else.
Yeah, he's got to get somebody else. Everybody agrees. Pompeo's retarded. But the women's title. I know. Is there another women's belt? I mean, we got the United States Championship. We got the Intercontinental title, the women's belts. Is there another one, or did I miss something? Have they announced the Intercontinental yet, or Is that not happened?
I mean, I don't know. Might be too soon because they just got the United States title, or it could be fresh because SmackDown is the main to-go show, and then they might be waiting for this Monday, and they could be announcing it on Adam Pearce's show for Raw. You never know. It could be timing. How you never know. I'm not sure. It's all about timing, and it might not be the right time to bring out the IC title for the women.
Right.
You know, but they do have a plethora of talent for the women. It's just they don't know how to utilize the women on the main roster because they aren't entertaining as like they're supposed to be. There's a lot of entertaining women on the NXT roster, a lot of youth, a lot of good youth. Like there's an Australian girl, like Rhea Ripley. She's entertaining. She wears all the face paint. There's another girl, Jordan Grace. She's TNA. Eventually will be NXT. And there's Roxanne Perez, who's eventually going to the main roster, and she'll be entertaining. And those are three women that can be a make or break talent for the main roster, I think.
Yeah, the Sith Negan just texted me. I tweeted this out earlier that Tony Todd died that played the Candyman, and really,
oh yeah, Tony Todd. He also played Venom. I didn't know that.
He played Worf's
he voice actor.
Worf's,
Venom.
yeah, that's right. Worf's brother on Star Trek. It was a big role for me, watching him in. I mean, I think my whole life I've watched him in that role.
He also played in Final Destination.
That's right.
Coroner.
Yeah, it pissed me off. The guy that I never forgot him because that pissed me off with that weird ambiguous like ending or whatever. Where he's like, oh, da, 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 and then there's just you don't find anything out really.
Yeah, he always played the coroner in Final Destination.
Yeah, we need another one. I want one more Final Destination where they figure out what's going on. Like they find out that there's like a voodoo death person on an island somewhere, like who's controlling everything, and then they kill them, and then it's over. Like just like, can we get some kind of weird ass resolution for some reason?
Nah, leave it a mystery. But the Halloween movies were the 2018 Halloween movie was fucking good, but the two after were fucking garbage. You know that? They were fucking garbage.
Oh yeah, the Halloween movies lost me. And you think they would be all these really good movies? You know what I mean? Like I thought, like they would tear it up. And Rob Zombie and everything would be crushed. But
no, Halloween 2018 was probably the best Halloween movie of the 2000s.
Yeah,
of the centuries.
Of the last 20 years.
Halloween that was fucking great. That was the sequel of the sequel. That was good.
I remember us all talking about it when it came out on the show and like who was going to see it and whatever else. So I remember it was a lot of hype. Let's see if we can get it. Can we get this? Nope, it's not playing. My bad. Shit. But yeah, I like that guy. But I mean, I knew him. Everybody. The first thing that anyone thinks when they see that actor is, it's usually Candyman that people mention. But for me, it was.
I've been going to wrestling shows for
Worf.
over 30 years.
It's Worf's brother.
Never in all that time have I ever felt until last Sunday that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The women's division isn't good enough to have 2 world titles, let alone another shitty mid-card. If you care about women's wrestling, then just give them their own show, but the feminist will bitch about that too, lol.
Right? Yeah, there's too many belts. It's not anything wrong with the women other than there's just too many belts. Like, you don't need this many championships. You know?
New subscriber. You fucking mark!
All right. Cavalier has subscribed. Thank you, Cavalier. And thank you to Seabass, the Beast. Seabass, the Beast, man. on a late night. I was going to come on earlier and couldn't get it done. So thank you to Seabass the Beast for dropping the dono. Belt story. Belt equals storyline. Equals something. Too many belts. Bro kick. Let's start a poll. New show, WWE Tuesday Night Titties. Oh, my God. Imagine they just give a belt out for the biggest tatas. I mean, that probably obviously would have been something more, aimed at the Attitude Era, but, we could have done it now. What's up, J-Rod? DJ Scandalous is here. Alfredo is here. If you guys want, I do want to say Haystacks, man. He's been dropping some memberships like crazy. Thank you to Haystacks Monet. Hit that membership button. That'd be awesome. And obviously, you can join Patreon if you'd like. We've lost 9 patrons because of the election. There was a guy the other day. What was the guy this morning bitching about he lost like thousands of subscribers or something like that? It's funny. But I lost a bunch of patrons. So join patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show if you guys want to help fill the void for the 9 or so $5 patrons that they did not like my election coverage. I'll tell you that. Let's see. There's like 9 people. It's like $45. I come with 70. I don't know what that means. AEW has too many belts. Yeah, AEW has way too many belts as well. It's the other problem. It's like they're learning from each other. Like, hey, let's do that too. Let's have too many belts as well. AEW has too many belts, too many people, too much talent. It's too convoluted. They play too much to the New Japan crowd, to be honest.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
It's just too much.
Scissor me, Joe!
Joe, have you heard from Welsh? LOL.
Not really. He's kind of like bitched at me on Twitter, but not really. I haven't really heard from Welsh too much. Hopefully Welsh doesn't leave. That would be the end of the show. You know what I mean? Well, Welsh leaves the show, it might be the end of the show. That's how tight it is, right? Imagine that. We lose Welsh because Kamala sucks at politics. No, he's around. He was bitching at me earlier about something. About do I believe everything or something like that. But I haven't heard from him too much. Although I did get messaged all day about COKANE. The wrestler COKANE. That was all over my feed today. Tons of people sent me the COKANE video. I wish I could call a COKANE match. I feel like the announcers are just way too over the top, you know? COKANE. I mean, we had the what was it, the gay cane or whatever. Then we had blue cane. We had blue cane. Then we had the gay cane or something like that. And now it's COKANE.
Cocaine has
He's got a baggie.
See, he should have pulled out an 8-ball. Like, not an 8-ball, but like an actual 8-ball. That'd be funny. And just cracked it over somebody's head, you know, with an 8-ball. That would have been awesome. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Patreon and how we're losing our patrons and losing on everything. 67 months in a row. Seth Negan at $100. I remember it was back when he was at 65 months we were talking about it. But, man, let's give it up for the big sponsor. 67. Why did I put a $sign next to 67? 67 months in a row. Seth Negan of $100 patron.
It's an 8-ball! He's got an 8-ball!
He's got an 8-ball, guys.
And Cocaine goes fucking crazy! Cocaine is fired!
See, that commentary is so annoying to me, dude. Like, that just ruins it. Like, if he was, like, treating it like it was really, like, a thing, like, cocaine's taking the cocaine! Like, something like that, you know, I don't know. But, like,
and Cocaine goes fucking crazy! Cocaine is fired up, brother!
the other guy's okay.
Slam to the depths of hell! He's reaching for something.
God, I mean, it's amateur hour on commentary, but that was pretty funny. There it is. Everyone sent it to me all day long. Cocaine debuts. I mean, this is what people are doing now. Why don't I should just get back into wrestling and be some ridiculous character. You know what I mean? I should paint myself black. And then I should become Kamala Harassment. And all I do is during the match I sexually harass the other person. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harassment. I'm Kamala Harassment. Kamala Harassment. And then I just harass everybody else in the match. That's what I should do. Because this cocaine's getting over. What else is going to get over? Don't make a mess. Or I'm going to be really pissed. Oh, boy. If there's a mess out there, I'm going to lose it. There better not be. Sure you will. If you don't, I'm going to flip out. Is that a different guy doing the cocaine gimmick? Is there like 900 different people just basically all doing the same gimmick? Bro, cocaine. Cocaine can move. Is this in the Juggalo thing with like the ICP guys? Is this the Juggalo wrestling shit? I see the JCW thing. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Did you guys know that? The JCW stuff is still a thing. I had no idea. That's crazy. No, I don't need Blue Chew, man. I might need it in a little while, though. Like a couple of years or something like that. WWE set to introduce a new championship possibly as soon as tonight's SmackDown. That rumor ended up being true. So now we have 1 million belts. Unbelievable. There's just so many belts, guys. Oh, they just brought back JCW? Oh, okay. Well, if they're going to roll out people like, you know, Cocaine Bear, I mean, bro, we're going to get some, like, we got to get going on, like, some new ideas. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, I think I could whip out some characters. at this point. You know, I don't got to wrestle that well. You know, like we said, I don't got to wrestle that well to do this. I'm trying to find the clip. I'll find it eventually. There's so many clips. Christmas Kane, that could be a good one. Crown Jewel Championship stay in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they'd probably leave it there. They'd probably give it to the Prince guy, and then he puts it up on his wall or whatever. I mean, that title is massively huge, though. That is a massively huge championship. I love it. It should be this should be the WWE title or something. You know, some big gigantic thing that would smash you. Eddie Vedder's talking.
To think that life on this planet will always be smooth and hardship and struggle and loss. You know, it's all part of the deal. It's all part of the... You know, perhaps we were thinking that maybe progress scares people, and that acceptance and inclusivity, they might think that they may be excluded because of it, but there's room for everyone, and we can figure it out, and we will figure it out, and we made progress. Now we've gone backwards. We're going to figure it out.
I mean, part of what he said I like that he said that sometimes people are scared of progress because they think they'll be left out. I thought that was a pretty good remark. And then that we should all be together and stuff like that. I thought that was a good remark. But then when he said, we're taking a step back, it's like, well, we took a step back the last few years when we all felt terrible. So that's taking a step back. But, you know, and we took a step back because of you type of people. And, you know, Eddie Vedder is rich and doesn't know what anybody else feels like because he's rich. So he doesn't understand why other people feel this way. So, you know, he's kind of out of touch. Out of touch, I would say. But some of what he said there was, you know, pretty nice and, you know, appreciative and whatever you want to call it. I mean, nice thoughts, nice, you know, like I said, nice thoughts, but, you know, he doesn't know, Eddie Vedder doesn't know, you know, he's not paying attention. A lot of people right now are too busy trying to tell you why or tell you something, or they're trying to find out, explain why it happened and explain this or that or the other thing. And they don't understand, that you need to listen. You need to listen. You don't need to sit there and explain to other people that aren't rich like you what's going on. You need to listen. And that's all the answer is. Remember that time I went to SummerSlam 2006, and after my whole life of not being able to see Hulk Hogan wrestle, I got to see Hulk Hogan wrestle? Go get him, Hogan. Randy Orton into the turnbuckle. Look at this. Boom. Hogan. Boom. Man, I had pretty good seats for that. I think I was row 12 or something like that. SummerSlam 2006. What a show, too. I couldn't believe I was seeing Hulk Hogan in Boston in SummerSlam 2006. Look at the hair, man. His hair was whipping then. He had the extensions going. Man, Hogan had the extensions going, bro. That's how lit he was. That was fire, bro.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years.
Oh, shit.
Never
Seabass the
in
Beast.
all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Joe, I'm gonna start donating on a full-time basis soon.
Ooh.
Fuck these rich celebrities bitching about Trump winning. LOL, like their lives are going to be affected at all.
Right.
I'm gonna lay off the donations.
Thank you, Seabass the Beast. Oh my God, thank God, because I think Welsh left. I don't know where Welsh is. We may never see Welsh again. You know? Not sure.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Welsh is out there retweeting J-Lo and shit. What the fud?
Run, you fat bitch! Run, 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 you fat bitch!
Allison Tuckwab! Oh my God, Allison! This horrific Jets season. Although they won last week, so.
Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist? Run, you fat bitch! Run, you fat bitch!
Your tracks today.
Never run so hard in all your damn life. Run, you fat bitch!
Trump wants to be anti-war. There's something about Trump. They back down the Putin in China, you name it. Why is that they back down to him but they don't fear anyone else?
Because Trump's crazier. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of stuff has gone down today. It's very weird. A lot of crazy stuff went down today already that they're already fixing, and already like people are backing down and saying they support him and stuff. I think it's because he's like cool with people. It's not like Biden. Biden's adversarial. You know what I mean? Biden is working for NATO, and they put the weapons in Ukraine to scare Russia. And Russia was like, if you do this, we're like going to go to war. We're going to invade. We're going to do all these things. And then we did it. And then they did it. And they're like, wow. So, I mean, from Putin's point of view, he sees Biden as like a dangerous threat. And so, but he sees Biden as like a stupid, dangerous threat. But like, he sees Trump as somebody, I think, that like, oh, this guy's reasonable. I don't even think it's that Trump scares Putin. I don't think that's necessarily it. I think it's that he finds him like, he doesn't think that there's much. I think it's the other way. I think he doesn't think there's a threat with Trump. I think he's worried that if I do something under Trump, Trump will do something really crazy. But also Trump is reasonable. So I think that's what it is. Or maybe there's something I don't know about, that they're cool with each other in some other way. But I mean, Trump was talking crazy trash about North Korea. North Korea was like, we'll bomb you, and Trump is like, I'll kill you, little rocket man. I'll press the button. I'll blow you into pieces. And then the next minute, he's like, you know what? I'm going to go meet that guy. And then he goes and meets him and then de-escalates the whole entire thing. So I don't know, man. He's de-escalated tons of stuff before. And apparently, he's going to de-escalate more shit, The Abraham Accords, the peace accords in the Middle East that Trump signed off with. He's just done a lot of stuff that's like bizarrely peaceful. And whether that's peace through strength, where he's like threatening to kill a guy's family, or threatening to blow up a guy's house, or, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Like, hey man, I like you, but if you do this, I'm going to blow up your family into pieces. And then I'm going to eat your wife's asshole in front of you, And it's like peace through strength. Like Biden doesn't do that. Biden just goes, they won't do anything, or they better not do anything, or we might, we'll do something. Like, Biden's weird, and people just don't believe him, and so then they just do anything anyway, and then, or he just comes off like he's an asshole and thinks he can control everybody. You know what I mean? Biden's like, don't do this. Where Trump is more like, hey, sit down, let's have a conversation. So why are you going in? Why are you going in and, why are you messing with these people? Well, because, we told you not to put your NATO weapons on the doorstep of Russia, or we're going to treat Ukraine like it's a threat. And then you did it. And then you got more aggressive, and you're even arming Ukraine now, and you're doing the things that we were worried you would do, and aggressing even more. And so now we have to work with North Korea, and we're going to come in, and, we don't want this war, but you're doing this. So let me get this straight. If we pulled out of Ukraine, and we moved the NATO stuff away where you want, and we stopped this aggressive behavior, you'd have no problem pulling out of Ukraine and ending the war. Yeah, we would end the war if you did that. And Ukraine were to remain neutral and not be part of NATO, and you know what I mean, you weren't moving your weapons next to us. Oh, I mean, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay. So we'll move NATO and these arms further away than they have been before, and you promise you won't, you're not going to go in and do anything further in Ukraine then and leave those people be, because we really just want there to be no war. We really don't want there to be a war with you in Ukraine and with us and anybody, and so that's how we can avoid it. Yeah. Okay. But, I need you to agree that, as long as we keep our part of the deal, you need to keep your part. And if you ever, enter Ukraine without warning and without, provocation in the future, that would be grounds for this to be terminated. And then, we'd bomb the Kremlin then. Like, I will, like, as long as you promise not to invade Ukraine again and restart the war or try to take it over, it remains neutral, then we won't bomb you. And you told me that you wanted Ukraine to remain neutral, right? Yes? Okay. Well, we want Ukraine to remain neutral too then. So we're not going to say that it's neutral, but then put our NATO weapons in it to be a threat to you. And you are not going to invade Ukraine or take it over, and you're going to allow it to be neutral. So we both agree to allow Ukraine to be neutral. And one of our compromises is we move out. And your compromise is that you won't move in any further. So that being said, let's end the war right now then. That's it. That's all it is. Biden won't do that. Biden was like, "Yo, let's keep this war going because we're making money here. We're making money on us provoking them going into Ukraine. You know who the victims are is Ukraine. Ukraine are the victims of the America provoking Russia using Ukraine so that we can make money on a war. I mean, it's sick. It is sick. It's almost like if your neighbor is in a fight with the other neighbor, and for a while they would throw rocks through the neighbor's window and then pretend like they didn't do it. But then the neighbor found out about it. So the neighbor said, "Yo, I'm going to fuck you up. You're throwing rocks in my house." And so then they agreed, "Hey, man, let's just stop doing this and whatever." And then the neighbor goes, "Yeah, I'll stop doing that. That sounds fine." And the neighbor's like, "All right." So then you go outside at night when no one can see you, put a ski mask on, and you throw a brick through that neighbor's house and then run back into your house. And now that neighbor thinks that the neighbor re-engaged by throwing a brick through his window. And now that neighbor thinks it's the other guy. So then that neighbor starts a fight, and then they get in a big fist fight outside, and they start bashing each other's brains in. And you're inside the house laughing. That's what the U.S. did. The U.S. and NATO, they're like, let's put weapons over here, provoke Russia. Russia will then go into Ukraine, and then we can sort of be involved in this weird proxy war, or whatever you want to call it. Very strange. Very strange. You can reach out to Welsh. I mean, maybe you can find out. I don't know. I don't know what Welsh is up to. I think he's retweeting J-Lo. But I know that Kern from Star Trek is dead. And that sucks. Because I love Star Trek and I love Kern, god damn it. All right, Allison's the top donator of the stream. All right, who's going to piss off the trolls in the chat and drop a bomb? I'm not talking about on Ukraine. Where are you, Welsh? Everybody thinks you left. Everybody thinks you're butthurt and left. Where are you, brother? Now, if anybody wants to beat Allison Tuckwarb, I don't know why I spelled it like this, then feel free to try to beat it, because we don't have much time left on the show on this Friday night. Obviously, tomorrow night is Monetize This. So be ready, Saturday night, Monetize This. But as far as tonight goes, you can still get on the fun. Trump hits them where it hurts. The money. The money. That's the only thing I care about. The money. You know? Where's the loop? Give me the loop videos. Where's a loop? Where's a good loop video? Here it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that fire. Look at that. Look at the fire coming out of everything. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's loop that. Put the Patreon down below. Look at that. Join the Patreon, baby. Much appreciated. What a crazy night. Massachusetts is saying that the state cops aren't going to help Trump, like, rounding up the illegals or whatever. They kicked him off of Martha's Vineyard, though. They kicked him off of Martha's Vineyard, but hey, just go somewhere else in Massachusetts. That's okay. Just don't be in Martha's Vineyard. They'll only deport from the really rich areas. They're not going to deport you from all the other areas and the tax money that costs to run everything, but we'll deport you from, you know, Martha's Vineyard or Cape Cod areas. Whatever's inconvenient for the rich elite. The rich elite who pushed all the narrative to have these people here, but now won't take them into their homes. I say bring them into their homes. You bring them into your home, then you're good. You can stay here, but you got to go into a home. The Dems got to take them. And I'm not a Dem anymore. I'm registered independent, so I don't got to take shit. Unknown caller, hello.
Hey, just tuning in at midnight, and I didn't know you were live tonight, so keep it going, brother. I'm here with you. Midnight, baby. Keep it going all night long. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, baby. Keep it going all night long. Well, you keep it going all night long, you're going to have to drop $1,000, brother. I appreciate the pep talk, though. That was pretty fire. Like, keep it going all night long. I love it. Tomorrow night, I will keep it going all night long. On Saturday night, Monetize This. But I got work tomorrow. So unless you can, unless you can pay me to be off, which is a lot of money, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, Tony Todd did die, man. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. The Candy Man. One of the creepiest dudes. Oh, my God.
Is that pussy-o faggot turtle ducks in Welsh in denial? Acknowledge Trump, you tool and fool of a reptilian turd that you are. Let your apologies be heard as loud as your slander and execution.
Oh my goodness. Randy Viper going after D. Welsh. Randy Viper going after D. Welsh. Tony sells his football team. No, Allison Tuckwap. I mean, his dad owns the team, so it's not going to be sold unless his dad sells it, because his dad owns the team. Tony don't make those decisions. So, yeah, appreciate it. Go all night, brother. I love it. I'm shadow banned. You don't get my notifications. That's crazy. What's weird is I get my notifications. Like, I just got alerted that I was live. So, I mean, it's weird. I get my notifications. I feel like a big part of it has to do with, like, but you're always in the chat, too. So, I was going to say, sometimes it's about you being engaged with the channel. And if you're engaged with it, then, like, you get the alerts. But, I mean, I do see you in the chat, like, all the time. So, I don't know what to say about that. Because, yeah, I see you in the chat all the time. So, I mean, sometimes I would think, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's weird. They cut off their free food coupons in New York. Yeah, New York is finally doing so. It's weird that Trump gets elected and he's not even he's not the president yet, but all these things are suddenly happening today. Very strange. Very strange. Very strange timing. To be honest. But you guys can help the shadow ban go away by clicking the like button. And sticking the thumb all the way up there. Definitely help by doing that. I don't know how to, exactly to I don't know. Get the likes up. All right, let me see if I can let me grab this real quick and see what. Yeah, Vince McMahon still is making news about the new company that he's essentially launching. So we'll see what happens with that. But let's revisit something that was sent to me. See if I can find it.
I'm going to send it to you.
We had another glitch.
Like wrote
You remember when Mustafa didn't glitch?
I'm going to send it to you. We had
another glitch. All these glitches happening.
It says right under JCS Live, Mustafa equals 1/2, then like a black square, plus 1/2, and then a white square.
Oh my God, I see it now. I see it.
Yeah.
Don't forget to monetize. This is coming up tomorrow night, Saturday night, and the belt is going to be on the line soon. A couple of weeks away from the Monetize This Championship being on the line.
See it.
I just know I didn't
weird.
notice it until he brought it up. Yeah. So.
And get Dork Knight from first place. I don't know what sort of chicanery this fucking twinkle douchebag. What sort of?
You mean
what sort of? What sort of forest this fucking freak crawled out of to come show up for the first night? I don't know where. What sort of mud pit this loser twinkle crawled out of?
You
to come give Dork
on
Knight
YouTube live.
You
pissed your
know what?
pants.
I did. And you know what? It was still more entertaining than whatever you've done. And I don't know who's giving you donations. It's somebody who wants somebody else to win because they know I will be champion soon. I will be.
I
can't wait for the trailer.
You know what's great?
I can forgive the pants pissing,
No, I was
the
just gonna
ruining
say, I
movies
can't wait for the trailer of like all these like rants being compiled up, like right.
Shut the fuck
Can I
up,
talk?
Mustafa. Go ahead, Leah.
Yes,
Thank
Leah's
you.
talking.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
So I can forgive the pants pissing, but the ruining movies for people is unforgivable.
Look, I don't do it on purpose. I know she's talking about me. I don't do it on purpose.
You don't do it on purpose. You did it on purpose.
No, I didn't, man. We were talking about the movie, and I assumed you were talking about why we were talking about it.
All right, wait.
Oh my God!
Monetize that. I'm kind of fat. Monetize that. You can monetize that.
I just had to have that little sharp clip of Leah torching Nerdy from a little while back. Randy Viper, thanks for the $7, man. We don't know where Rostov is, but he's still on the JCS Facebook, like messaging shit out. He's still on the JCS Facebook, like writing shit. Like he's still doing it. I don't know. He's still doing it. But boys and girls, I'm off to bed. Tomorrow night is Monetize This. I'll be live a lot longer than tonight. We'll have... What do you guys want me to do with Monetize This tomorrow night? Do you guys like the whole goal things that I've been putting up? Like, I want to... Let me put up a poll here. I don't know, like it's like the thing I've been doing where like it's like if we hit $100, I do this. If I hit $500, I do that. If you guys like, you know what I mean? If we hit $2,000, I put Leah's underwear on and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I think I'm gonna bring back the goal tomorrow night on Monetize This. And I think one of the goals is gonna be that I wear Leah's bra and panties or something. I don't know. Or like a dress, Leah's dress and panties. I'll do something weird. I think that's a good idea, but yeah, I think people kind of like that, I feel like. Did I just glitch? My computer's breaking, guys. This is what it looks like when my computer breaks. Jesus Christ. My computer is so fucked up, man. It's been hard to do shows with my computer just shitting itself. Am I glitched still? Yeah, like some of the goals were like this. Mean tweet NXT stars. I like that one. That's a pretty good one. Dude, my computer is so fucked up. Can't even tell if I'm on. I feel like every show we have like a moment or 10 minutes of 20 minutes where my computer like might die. I think what did I restart? What was the stream when it like my computer shut off? It just like fucking shut off. It was like, don't. We got a Rhea Ripley injury, baby. Nice big injury. She's out with a actual legitimate fractured orbital bone. She headbutted Liv Morgan. That's how Rhea Ripley hurt her orbital bone. So she's actually really out. A lot of people. And by the way, Malachi Black too. Malachi Black has been bitching. He's like, "Hey man, I'm not leaving the company." Dude, the skit that they did the other day, like, so I was on I was looking at Malachi Black because Malachi Black was like pissed the other day, kind of. He was like, "Dude, can we stop with the rumors that I'm retiring?" And it's like, dude, they literally, I don't know if Malachi Black doesn't realize it, but like they've made it look like he's leaving or retiring or something. Like they've been doing it over and over and over again. Like making the guy look like he's leaving or he's done, or like, I know the other night, the segment, I get what they were doing. I get what it was about, but it made it seem like he was leaving the company. Like, it did. Allison, thanks for becoming a $5 patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Much appreciated. Okay. Am I still on?
Watch live sports with no hidden fees or long-term contracts with YouTube.
Yeah, I'm still on. Good night, Mohammed. Good night, everybody. We'll see you maybe tomorrow night. GSTS says having a billion things happening at once is not always a good idea, especially if none of them go anywhere. That's a great point. Is flipping my camera working? Oh yeah, it does work. Now it's on me. I literally am laying in bed and I'm like, why am I still alive? And I shut off all my computer stuff in the basement. So I can't do anything to turn that off. But I was like, oh, I could go live on my phone. And I could shut it off from my phone. So that's what I'm here doing. Wow. Live from my bedroom. What up? Yeah, maybe Sami Zayn, you know what'd be cool is if Sami Zayn wasn't really back with the Bloodline and he like went heel and he went crazy and he was fully heel, but I don't know, they're not gonna do that. Alright, let me really end the stream this time. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Allison, for the $19.99 earlier. Randy Viper for the 7, and Seabass the Beast for your couple of bucks. Thank you, man. What's up? Hey, one last chance to hit that like button, right? My tooth is killing me. I think my tooth's infected. You know, at this point, if I die, I die, you know? Oh my god. The bloodline. More like the pud line. You know?